This, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. Look, everyone, it's your man 3Van back at it again. Illustrious children, if you will. We got gang and we got a little gang, you know, the homies, the fellas. We're here to do a little bit of a special moment today. Evan, what were you doing today? Thank you for asking. That is a great question. Oh, thank you for asking. What a great question. You see, I was actually out for was, let's peep the hall here. We got ourselves a nice look. Gosh, this camera is tilted. Almost tilted like the Fortnite towers, brother. And it's still tilted like them Fortnite towers, brother. Fortnite Battle Pass. Anyways, got the new JLab Go keyboard. Bluetooth compatibility. Hoping this will work out with the old iPad, but we're gonna find out later. That's off camera, so don't be trying to get into that. Also got the Insignia color changing speakers. Looking forward to these guys. Finally blast those sick 3Van beats, and those sick 3Van lyrics over some sound that's not headphones for a change, or a car. So, you know, looking forward to these bad boys too. Naturally, I was down there at good old Best Buy, Fairview Mall Best Buy down in good old Kitchener. And I just happened to drive by the good old Chick-fil-A there. Some people think it's good old, but you know, it's pretty good. And you know, I ain't got no problems with Chick-fil-A. But then, you guys know the lore. Someone had the audacity to compare Chick-fil-A to the greatness that is Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen Chicken. Naturally, that sort of blasphemy will not stand. So today we are going to be doing a little bit of an experiment of our own. You see, we got a little bit of that, the blasphemer special here. And then we've got God's gift to mankind here. I know people like to say, Chick-fil-A is extra holy because they don't work on Sunday. But, you know, I like to say to that, even the devil knows scripture. So take that how you will, you know. Anyways, before we get into it, this video is soon will be sponsored by Rain Energy Drinks. Beautiful beverage. I don't know why they don't have these things at the Chick-fil-A or Popeyes vending machines there. You need to have them in there. I don't know why we don't have this stuff coming out of the tap. This is God's gift to mankind, to be completely honest with you. Second gift to mankind. Obviously, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, is the main gift to mankind. And then, well, I guess then there's the cross, then there's the Bible. So, among other things, this is one of God's gifts to mankind. Right? If you see it, you can hook a brother up with us. And I wouldn't be saying no or anything. We got the new sour gummy worm here. This is actually an empty can. This goes in my wall of fame in my room. I had a few more in the basement, but somehow they disappeared. I don't know how they disappeared, but you know, there's joy in the house of the Lord, and the house of the Lord happens to have rain in it because His reign is eternal. So just remember that next time you're reaching for an energy drink. Don't be grabbing that Monster. Don't be grabbing that Rockstar. Heck, you know what? Even the Celsius can wait. This guy right here, that's the Lord's choice right there. I am very hungry, and this food is very cold, so. And of course, naturally, my children are being hungry too. So we got 2 bags here, and we're gonna evaluate the whole experience. So let's do that first. My beloved, wait over there, please. All right. This is like Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes, you know, like you got 7-time champion of the world right over here, and then we got, you know, Patrick Mahomes, you know, like, yeah, so we got the Patrick Mahomes of fried chicken right here, you know. We're used to Tom Brady, so, you know. First of all, let's see what we got inside the bag here. You know, we got ourselves the Chick-fil-A lemonade because naturally, you know, this isn't Stone Age times. Like, we've all developed functioning brains. So naturally, I got the Chick-fil-A lemonade. Like, Chick-fil-A in this case knows how to make a good friggin' lemonade. And obviously, we need a sip of that. This wouldn't be a proper experience if I didn't get us a little bit of water to, you know, cleanse our palates after partaking in this chicken. So, we're right back with you. By the holy phantasm. got it by the holy phantasm, holy moly, yeah, I got it by the holy phantasm. Trying to be guided by the holy phantasm. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What song of that were you just singing, Evan? Oh, that is actually Phantasms by the artist 3VAN, which you can stream on Spotify right now, along with the rest of the Sounds of My Testimony Volume 1 project. Produced in collaboration with these fellows over here. We actually have a new single, and I might find a way to sneak into promoting in this as well too. But we got our water here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put this over here by the fellas, you know. Let gang take care of that over there. We got our nice drink here. We can't be blocking out my children like that. So we got the lemonade in the bag, you know. We got some napkins, my receipt. Look at that. Only thing I can afford after dropping a paycheck of ad spend today on promoting my song. It's probably gonna reach 5 people, so anyways, we're gonna move on. And then of course we got some Chick-fil-A sauces, because as you know, we are developed human beings, and we will enjoy some Chick-fil-A sauce, because you know, I ain't got nothing wrong with it. 8 delicious chicken nuggets right here. Whew. They didn't put a Bible verse on this. I don't know if they do that in the States, but they probably should, because, you know, if you're closed on Sunday, you should probably look the part. So, let's get a nice shot of them nugs right there, you know. So, yeah, we're quite the experience here. Now, let's see what Tom Brady I can't even work those words together. I'm just gonna get right into it. Popeyes chicken. Whew! Got ourselves, oh my goodness gracious, look what we got here. Classic brown napkins for a brown boy like your boy here. So, if you can't tell, I am Trinidadian. I had some guy say I wasn't the other day, and people are uneducated these days, so yeah. Mixed people exist in this political environment. So I was just looking at these beautiful napkins. We got our dipping sauces in here. We got our blackened ranch and our wild honey mustard sauce. Whew. But look at this too. Look at this. Look how they bless you at the Pops here, you know? They bless me up with some Louisiana specialty hot sauce here. Check that out. Oh my goodness gracious, ladies and gentlemen. And we got ourselves some Popeye signature ketchup, too. So not only in addition to the sauces that I ordered, they've also blessed me up with a little bit extra, too. So, you know, we got so we got the chicks here, and we got the eyes here. Whew. That's crazy, man. I'm looking at some birds outside my window right now, and I'm wondering if they're going to try to come in and get some of this chicken, because, you know, cannibalism is a thing. That was a tangent I probably should cut out of this video. Regardless, let's keep it going here. So, we're gonna raw dog it real quick. Pause and resume. And yeah, we're gonna go in on. Let's go in on the Old Faithful first. You know, cheers to this. What can I say? What more can I say? Juicy, crispy, good size, 2-biter. I'm gonna just go ahead and finish this one up. Classic, beautiful. Let's get a little bit of a palate cleanse here. Not as flavorful. I don't know why. Maybe it was a different Popeyes. Maybe that was why, but... Alright, well, let's see. Chick-fil-A's got a chance to come back here, so let's find out, shall we? Another solid, great option right here. I can't complain. Good stuff. Good eating right here. Not that big, not that juicy, but the crunch is there. Yeah, it's this is a good tasting nugget. I can't be upset about that, man. So after deliberating with the boys here, you know what? I'm actually gonna give round 1 is undecided. Fortunately for us, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beautiful sauces here with us that we can try. So we're gonna first go in with this Chick-fil-A sauce here, you know? See if I know how to open a package. I don't, so. There's no teleprompter here. Everything here is one taken. Raw, authentic content. Chick-fil-A sauce is locked and loaded. All right, let's get some nugs going here. Chick-fil-A nuggets, Chick-fil-A sauce, you can't really go wrong with that. But a new challenger has emerged, and let's see how these two, let's see if these two can get along. The crunch, the mass, the texture of that just with that Chick-fil-A sauce. Whew! Goodness gracious, I tell you. Now that is a combo we need. That's a collab we need to start working on. The Chick-fil-A sauce and the Popeyes nuggets. That goes inexplicably hard, as the kids would say. So I'm gonna give it to Chick-fil-A. I probably should grab a notepad and start taking some notes of these, even though I can't read, but you know, we'll figure it out. Hey, there's Dutch Blitz. Who's up for a little Dutch Blitz? I don't know how you say that. Oh, man. I'm not Dutch Mennonite. We're German Mennonite, you know. Purebred from years of persecution. That's what we go through. Anyways, we're back here now. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rounds. Round 1, undecided. Round 2, Chick-fil-A. Look at that. Chick-fil-A! There's nobody home right now, so I can be loud and be myself. That's right. Yeah, I can still be myself. They know how loud I am. So now let's head over to the Popeyes domain over here. Let's get some of that going right over here. The Popeyes ketchup. Yep, started off with the challenger, Chick-fil-A. Get it in there. Good stuff. Pops. Credit where credit's due. Chick-fil-A goes hard with that ketchup, man. I'm gonna give them another point, man. It's up 2-0 right now. You know, we got a Chick-fil-A 2, Popeyes planning an epic comeback. That's what I know. Popeye's signature Louisiana hot sauce. Okay, and there is hardly any in a packet, as not even surprised. Come on, guys. Make a packet with an apt amount of sauce, am I right? Like, I'm just kidding. I would never do you like that, Popeyes. Anyway, so we got our sauce right here, as you can see. Let's get the chicken there. Let's hatch the chick and see how this is tasting. That is terrible hot sauce. I'm sorry. Let's get the pops in there. Oh, that's a good one. That one I gotta give to Popeyes, and here's my breakdown of that. The size of the chicken nugget gives it a little bit more, the hot sauce a little bit more room to do its thing. Gives it more room to kind of spread itself out, where the Chick-fil-A one is just concentrated on the nugget, and it's like, yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Beautiful 2-1. I knew you'd come back, baby. You know, the specialty sauces here. We got our blackened ranch and our wild honey mustard. So these are going to be slapping sauces. So we're going to get in there with some chick first, you know. See how chick does in unfamiliar territory. It's all right. Now, the home cooker. I'm sorry, man. That's too easy. We are all tied up here. That was an excellent sauce, ladies and gentlemen. But now we're gonna take a little bit of a risk here. We're gonna go with the wild honey mustard sauce from Popeyes. All right, and you know, we'll keep the trend going here. This is some viscous sauce, I tell you. Probably should have picked a better sauce. All right. Cheers. Yeah, let's go into Pops again, man. Sorry, I'm just taking some notes here. Right down to the codes, too. I'm set off all the nuclear bombs in the world, you know, just to send us into a second Armageddon. Sorry. We'll cut that out. Let's Let's see what's in the old fridgeroo here. What have we got here? What have we got? Popeyes. Sorry, I got Popeyes on mine. Whew. You know what? We're gonna switch it up. We got some. No, this is not a bottle of Hennessy, if you're wondering. No, this is not a bottle of Hennessy. This is a Bullseye's original barbecue sauce. A classic in this household, if you don't mind. And we're gonna get right on in there, and we're gonna see how these, both of these nuggets chart unfamiliar territory. We're back at it. Anyways, let's keep her going here. Get in some barbecue sauce with the chick here. Popeyes. Freaking wonderful. Man, I tell you. That's going another into Popeye's favor here. On the BBQ. How do you do? I do great, man. How do you do? Hope you're doing well today. Hope the Lord is blessing you abundantly today. I gotta keep my storage in mind, so we gotta speed this up a little. So, we're down to the last two here. A nice dry and a nice big old poppers here. And let's indulge, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know who to give the point to for original, to be honest with you. Oh, what the? Well, I think I might have to chalk one more up for Chick-fil-A here, because look what they blessed me with. One extra nugget? Whew, that's hospitality and then some. I think that's a +2 for Chick-fil-A just for doing that. Okay, look at that. That is excellent. That is truly excellent. Well, we've come to the end of our little trial run here of the duel of the nuggets here. And let me just take a little score here. Which gives us a grand score of 1, 2, 3, 4 for Chick-fil-A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, why is that not a 5th point for Popeyes? Popeyes is supposed to win! Popeyes is supposed to win! Tom Brady is supposed to win the Super Bowl! Oh my... Tie? That's anticlimactic as frick. Oh my gosh. Well, I hate to be the bearer of... To my Popeyes lovers, my fellow Popeyites out there, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Maybe this is on me for having a poor sauce selection, or maybe just me going to the wrong Popeyes or a different Popeyes in this case. But Chick-fil-A has tied Popeyes in this exhilarating duel of fates here. We're going to need a tiebreaker at a later date, man, because we gotta know. We gotta know what's going on here, and I wish I had more for you, man, you know? Chick-fil-A, tying Popeyes, like, giving me the extra nugget, like, having a drink. It's almost like nothing is the same.
That nothing is the same now. Devil told me sell myself to the game now. God, show me how the rules done change.
That was a reference, actually, to something. If you understood that reference, you're a cool person. If you didn't understand that reference, I'm sorry. Grow in your coolness factor, because that is a very funny inside joke. It is a very personal inside joke, and only the people who are this cool to ride are gonna get that joke. But yeah, that's everything. All. I'm gonna let the fellas finish up the rest of these nuggets while I go call Popeyes and tell them that we got to figure out a way to win this thing in overtime next time we do this. But yeah, hope you guys have a great rest of your day and enjoy this experience with YOURMAN3VAN. Gang, little gang, we're out. Editor's note, my mom makes better chicken than any of those places I just reviewed, so take my feedback with a grain of salt. I'm about to eat real chicken now. Peace.